Hello everyone and welcome to this week's energy activation reading where we're going to have a look at what energy is being activated this week, how we can support that energy and what it is going to bring forth. So we have the relationship, sacred geometry of Oracle, I think it's called. I always forget when I'm about to say it. The sacred geometry of relationships Oracle, there we go. Just in case you're wanting to know. So, Spirit, what energy is being activated for us this week, please, for my viewers? Four seems to be a significant number as well for this week. So 4 can talk about, foundations, stability, grounding. And I also think of, like, I'm hearing the word determination as well, and grit. I'm hearing grit. And it's interesting because the 4 that I got, and then we've got this strength card here. And the 3 and the 8 to me is talking about creatively determining and creatively bringing about the abundance that you want in your life, bringing about change in your life creatively. How can you bring about change? How can you bring about certain circumstances that you might be wanting in your life? But this energy of strength is also, what it's going to do is allow you to be able to have the determination and grit to get your hands dirty, to get your goals set, to get you on your path, or to get you working on that project that perhaps you've been putting onto the side, or perhaps this could be strength and determination that's going to get you to study something that maybe you've been putting off, or maybe it's going to help you in managing different areas of your life, different components of your life, and bringing that all together. Maybe this could be you building a foundation in different areas of your life. And I'm getting the message of, like, as above, as below, and that sort of goes in with this 8 energy as well. So it's bringing and grounding in your dreams, your ideas, your desires, and bringing about that is you grounding and having that determination and will to do so. It says the frequency of strength supports our ability to harmonize all our qualities and skills towards a strong and balanced way of being. So this energy is going to help you to come into balance. And, I see with this card, you've got the yellow in the middle, right? You can see the turquoise blue, which is the throat chakra. So this is pinpointing your truth and who you are. Then you have this indigo energy, which is putting that vision in of what you want to create, harmonizing that with the heart energies here and the solar plexus will. And then with the light turquoise energy again, it's talking about expressing that out into the world. And then through what you've been doing, through this process, you then get to the yellow energy here, which is And it's like this interconnectedness with everything around you that happens from you knowing what you want, through you visualizing this, and through you taking the steps. And then now it's giving you the strength in order to make things happen in your life. It connects you with different aspects of your life. You know, Spirit's showing me like building a house. You know, you can't just have the wood. The wood alone is not going to make the structure. You need the footing. You need the stable ground, all right? You need to test the soils before you even put the footing in, because otherwise, you know, weather could come and wash away the soil and the foundation, and then you don't have a home anymore. So first of all, you know, you have to start right at the base, and you can't build the frame without the nails and, you know, the other tools. So, or even without having a plan, you can't even build a house. Do you see what I mean? So to me, what I'm getting here is this energy is going to allow you to have the determination and the strength and the grit to make things happen for yourself, to build that foundation for yourself. And to bring about, you know, I see this as well as the tools you need, okay? Attracting the people or the tools you need in order to build that home. Okay, meaning whatever it is that you're wanting to have in your life, whatever you're wanting to build upon in your life. And this could be many different areas. It could be something very big, or it could be something smaller in your life. It's going to activate and work differently within each and every one of you. And then around the yellow here, you have this red and orange energy, right? So this is you bringing in that creativity and passion, and it magnetizes and attracts what you need to build that. Interesting. Okay. Let's have a look at the Gateway Oracle here and see what other messages Spirit has. So how can you support this energy? We have here cultivating prosperity. The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. So I want to say too, your positive thinking. And again, it's about actually planting the seeds. But I do see with this, the positive energy that you put into something and the work that you put into it is going to see it blossom for you. For some of you, I'm getting the message of like, perhaps this is different areas of your life that perhaps you're getting on top of, or perhaps you've had a vision of that you may want to change many different things in your life. Perhaps you've just had some insight, you know, recently, or an awakening recently, and you want to change different parts of your life. I'm getting the message here that this is good, but you need to find a balance between all of that. So perhaps taking small steps in each of those areas that you're wanting to cultivate that change. I want to say too, this is just coming to my mind, it's a message for you, is just not to be too hard on yourself. Give yourself the time. And, I'm looking at this card here, and you can see there's even labels. It's like they've planted vegetables, and you've got your tomato here, and you've got a cucumber here. And so each of them are labeled. So again, this feels like to me, if you are resonating with changing different aspects here, it's about really like finding a structure, finding a balance between them all, and giving them each the same amount of energy, so that you're not up and down all over the scale. Spirit's just showing me, rather than being like this, and it sort of scatters your energy and makes you feel more overwhelmed. It's like more so, okay, you're planning each of these rows and you're tending to them all at the same time. So there's something like a plan, something like structure here. And it's going to pay off for you. For some of you, I'm getting the message this could be in regards to like a business that you might be planning or that you've started. And maybe, there's different aspects in that business, different priorities within that business. There could be the advertising, the technicalities, the financials, if there's different aspects to a business. So it's to cultivate prosperity for yourself, for your business, is going to take you to give attention to each of those aspects as well. Let's see. We have here exceeding expectations. I soar into excellence. I want to say here, for some of you, I'm getting the message that you need to exceed your own expectations and have a belief that you can do this. That's one message I'm getting. The other message I'm getting here is that you will see excellence. You will see prosperity become in alignment with you because of what action you're taking here. And I'm hearing this is not just financial, right? It could depend on what it is for you. This could be you focusing on the relationships in your life. This could be you focusing on your diet as well, exercise. See yourself achieving that. And also it's about, as I said, I can see you coming out on top here. I'm really seeing that with this strength activation, that the time is right, and it's prime for you right now to bring all of this about. It seems like a really grounded energy to me. Dwelling in truth. I stand in the light of truth, and I was talking about at the center of this is the truth. So remember, because I'm seeing the clouds around, I feel like there could be a message here that perhaps you may get derailed at times and the illusions sort of take over, or the ego might take over, or, the thoughts that come up in your mind. But remember to come back into alignment with the truth. Remember to come back to, and you know what I'm hearing? There's another message here. Come back to the reason why you started something, why you wanted to go on this diet, why you wanted to, when I say these are just examples, so please take what resonates in your situation. You wanting to change your behaviors in some way, or you wanting to, start that business, or you wanting to start a study. You know, maybe you start something, you start learning something, and then you start your thought, your ego starts coming in and overshadowing, and sort of perhaps you could be self-sabotaging patterns and things like that, or limiting beliefs might be trying to get a hold of you. So, you know, this strength also is going to help you to overcome that. Remember to come back into your truth of why you started in the first place. How are you going to do that? Is by getting still. You can see her closing her eyes here. You know, she's taking the time to reflect, to get quiet here. Some of you, this may be easier than for others. I'm hearing you know the difference between the clarity and the fog. Sorry, the clarity and the illusion, because the illusion is foggy. Clarity is clear. Truth is clear. The ego is foggy. It's where the anxiety, the uncertainty. So come back to basic, come back to truth. Emerging into grace. I open my soul to grace. I love this card because to me there is this energy of self-love. There's this energy of opening up to self-compassion as well. But also when I get this card, again, I get that sense of rest. And you can see that here with that going inwards, taking the time to go inward, taking the time to rest when you need to, so that you can have that determination. I want to say, are some of you expending your energy in certain areas that don't need to be? Are you start listening to yourself. Are you spending too much? Look, I know for me, I need certain times alone and certain times with people. And I will find that and sometimes I'm tempted because I love being around people. But what happens is if I don't listen to myself and I do a lot of that going out with people for long periods, then what can happen is I start to get drained. And, my body will tell me, my intuition will tell me, okay, it's time to go home now. It's time to get rest. It's time to have some time on your own. Not everyone's going to relate to that, but this is just something I'm sharing that's for me. I find that, I need balance in that area. Otherwise, it starts to use energies that I need for other areas of my life. Because coming into that, I am a single mother as well. So I've got extra responsibility. So I have to be mindful of where I'm putting my energy so that I can stay on top of the game, right? And in my power. So have a look at your life and where your energy is going, as well as your thoughts. Your thoughts can take energy as well. They can make you tired. They can make you sluggish. All right, let's get some guidance here for these moon cards, moonology. What other messages do you want to let my viewers know? What other messages do you have for my viewers? Oh, look at this. This one's come straight up right. Prosperity lies ahead. Things are going to work out in your benefit. And you have that Taurian energy as well. And that Taurian energy is going to help you achieve that prosperity. You have meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. And you know, this is just, I'm doing this reading just a day after the new moon. So we're still in that new moon energy in Pisces. So this time is a great time to meditate, to go within and contemplate. And again, it's like looking at what is it that, where are you putting your energy? Coming back to your truth. You and your loved ones are safe. So I want to say that you are protected at the moment, and I want to say that for those of you who may be worried that your loved ones, you know, what's coming to my mind is that there's a message here for someone. This might be quite specific, but I'm going to say it anyway. I'm getting a message that someone here has a loved one that they might look after a lot and take care of, but through this contemplation and meditation, or through your intuition, maybe letting you know it's time to like spend time looking after yourself and perhaps not giving as much as you used to do. If you're relating to that, I feel this is a message here for you that they're going to be okay, right? They're going to be okay. There are other ways that this person, I don't feel like this is leaving somebody, you know, completely, you know, I'm not talking about a situation where someone, it's life or death for you to look after them. No, this to me seems like where you're putting too much energy into it, where I feel like by you stepping back, it's actually going to be helpful for this person. And it may help them learn something, okay? And so they're going to be looked after and protected. They're okay. You can spend some time on yourself. And it's actually going to be much healthier for them and for you in the long run. This is also a message about if you're worried about whether you're going to have the finances, have the, whether you're going to be able to have the means to look after your family. You know, this is a message saying you and your loved ones are safe. There's nothing to worry about. I want to say as well, there's a lot of energy at the moment around fears about the economic situation in the world and whether you're going to be okay. All right. There is a lot of fear-based energies, and, you know, try to come back to your truth, try to come back to center here with meditate and contemplate, okay? Because Spirit's letting you know that you are safe. All right, I've got one last card. Adjustments are required. So I feel like this is, you know, being the last message as well. I feel like this is just recapping what we were talking about in you having that determination and strength to cater to the different aspects of your life to bring about what you are wanting to bring about in your life, and those adjustments that are needed there. All right. So that is the messages for you this week, and I want to send you so much love. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.